a sign of Aquarius. So welcome in, Aquarius. My name is Amy. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I do read cards intuitively. So along with the card message, I'm going to give you any other messages that may come through from your spirit guides, ancestors, and passed on loved ones. So let's get into this reading, Aquarius. This is going to be short and sweet. Let's take 1 second just to invite our angelic guides, angels, spirit beings into our space. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing us to see the truth, allowing us to speak the truth, and allowing us to receive the truth. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, so Aquarius, this is kind of an exciting message. I feel like a lot of you have manifested. You've been working on something really hard, manifesting something here, and you've manifested it. It's there. There's a situation. It could be work, love, life, and you. As soon as you manifested this, it came into your experience, it's almost as if you had a new clarity, you had a new truth, you had a new awakening. You realized that this opportunity wasn't for you, that you've changed, that it doesn't fit you anymore, it doesn't align with you. Okay? And if you look at on this card here, she's surrendering. See how she's surrendering to the universe? Like, okay, God, I give it to you. You can see there's 2 little feathers here. And in this card, on the 7 of Earth, 7 of Pentacles, we see this is like, I feel like that is her with her arms stretched. And whatever this is that you manifested, it's kind of just waiting in the wings to see what your decision is, because I feel like you haven't committed fully to something yet because you are realizing it's uncomfortable, that it doesn't fit. I'm seeing like that saying, trying to fit a round peg into a square hole. It just doesn't fit anymore. And some of you, this could be about a relationship, and maybe once upon a time, like the loving was hot and now it's not. Now it's gone cold, or now it's just different. That's a very specific message. But I feel like you can't be captured here. You're realizing your magic, that you were made to soar. You're not going to settle down here. Like this guy here, he kind of sexy look to him too, right? Lusty. I feel like there's a little bit, if this was a relationship, there's a little bit of lusty energy there, and this person has dolled themselves up. That's what I'm hearing. Like maybe they've embellished themselves in some way. Spirit's saying, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the National Geographic special about birds, and they're hilarious. There's that beautiful black bird that puts his tail, well, like a peacock too, right? Puts their tail feathers out and they do that dance. That's what I'm seeing. It's like this person or the situation has offered you like a great flexible spending account, great benefits, high pay. Like it's the perfect opportunity on paper, but it just doesn't fit. Your heart isn't resonating with it. And then over here with the tall whites, I feel like this is your third eye, that you're feeling within your intuition that this situation isn't for you. And maybe you work with the tall whites, maybe you work with mystical beings here. This could represent your spirit guides. Maybe you're super pale and white. Maybe you look like this. I don't know. But it's a number 20. Okay, so uncertainty, distrust, guarded. You could feel this. I feel like your guides are giving you these emotional feelings so you can feel with your emotions. That's how everything should feel good. It shouldn't be work. It should just mesh with you, cohesive energy. You're at a stage, you're wise enough to know not to play with your energy. It's not something to play with here. It's not something to dish out for free. And that's why these tall whites are like, I'm sorry, but they're kind of looking pissed at you. All right. I feel like you're kind of like on the line here, like with the test. And look at, she's kind of disappointed. She's like, I don't want to look. What's going on? I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I feel like whatever this is, there's kind of an energy of, oh, God, again, what's happening? I can't look. Right? But everything is destined. Everything comes into our experience to teach us how strong we are, how much we've grown, how much we are growing, and how brave and honest and what a divine guided soul we are. We always have guidance, and every moment there's guidance. We just have to tune into it and trust it. So then we see the Two of Swords. So this is you making that decision here. These are my cards from, I've had these cards for 25 years. So look how I have little notes here. So old. That's tape. When I first started reading tarot, that's how I did that. But I don't want to ruin my cards because they're so old by trying to take that off. But anyways, I don't know. So maybe there's something of the past that you're going back to learning here. Maybe there's something, I don't even know why I just brought that up. Maybe there's something that you're revisiting, or you've already learned this lesson in the past. Thank you, Spirit. You've already learned this lesson plenty of times in the past. You know what this feels like. You know when a job, a love situation, whatever it is, a housing situation, whatever it is, an emotional situation, you know the feeling of not aligning with you. So Spirit's calling you back to that. Your third eye's being enlightened, heightened, extra sensitive right now. I'm hearing on fire. You could be on fire with passion. Maybe you're maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, or maybe you're wanting to start something that you are passionate about. Yes, you want to be passionate about something. So right now you're trying not to listen to your heart. You're trying to listen to your head logically. You can invite Archangel Michael in, Archangel Raphael, to give you clear direction here. You're at that place because you're open to truth. You're at the page of air energy, page of swords energy. You're getting new truth, new clarity about who you are in the world, your gifts, your callings, and who you are to share and align your energy with, share your space with, co-create with here. Because you thought once upon a time, whatever this situation was, it was a wish fulfillment. And now you're reassessing what your wish fulfillment looks and feels like, because your wish fulfillment should be something that sets you afire, that keeps glowing. I wanted to say growing and glowing. Growing and glowing. It rises you. It takes you to new heights here. It pours over, your cup spilleth over into other people that you want to bless and share and pour into. Your Nine of Cups should never feel like it's wearing a mask, or it's dressing itself up. It's adorning itself with beautiful things just to pull and lure you in. You should be pulled to this situation, opportunity, because God orchestrated and ordained it. And that way it's perfectly meshing, cohesive within your energy, your home, your space, your life, right? And I feel like you're at a crossroads here because you know that you have to move on, but it's like very hard to do because your heart's in it. This could be like, I haven't had a job in 5 months and this opportunity comes along, but it's doing something, I don't know, really shady that doesn't feel good, or it's, doing something that doesn't align with you, and you have to kind of turn it down because you're in search of your wish fulfillment here, of manifesting your true wish fulfillment that's actually going to see you for the magical soul that you are, for the mythical soul that you are, for the enlightened soul that you are, for the powerful soul that you are, for the esoteric soul that you are, right? There's not just somebody wanting surface level here, or something that's surface level. There's deep opportunity for growth, expansion, and soul lessons on a higher level, not the ones that break you down, but the ones that build you up here. And I feel like the tall whites are coming in to really activate your third eye, to push you into this vortex of emotional healing and fulfillment. That's what I'm seeing and hearing. Some of you could want to go swimming. If you're in warmer weathers, you could be swimming, like getting the physical body into water, purging some energies, cords, and attachments is what I'm hearing. Do some energetic cord removal today. There's lots of things on YouTube. One of the things that I have done in my past, when there is a situation or an energy that I feel is not going to align with me, if I feel it's going to leave sticky, dark residue all over my peaceful haven that I've created, or it's going to bring chaos, havoc, or drama into my life, I like to place it in a black balloon, and I like to see the black balloon as completely black. You can't see through it, okay? And put the situation in that black bubble and send it away. Now, I ask my spirit guides, if this opportunity is for me, please return this opportunity to me in a transformed way. Give me a better, more fitting opportunity that's better, right? And you know, I am open myself up to that. I ask for that. I ask my angels to get involved. You have to invite your angels in to show you, to give you I've seen like the mask being cut off. Let the mask fall here so you can see the truth of the situation. May the truth of your experience show you exactly where you're at on your journey. So I feel like the truth of this manifestation is like, no, 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 this is not me anymore. I'm not aligning with this. I feel like some of you are even thinking like, what was I thinking? Or where was my head at? Because you're making this decision to move on. So we have the Two of Fire, so Two of Wands, and you can see the girl on there. I mean, to me, she looks a little sad, doesn't she? Like, she's walking away from something back into the dark here, but she's at a higher level because you've ascended. She's on this giraffe. She's not on a normal horse. She's taking her journey on a heightened level. And the giraffe here, it's like the Hermit card, kind of going into the dark. You're going back. You feel like you're going back on the journey of searching for what lights you up here, what direction. But this is a card that's so perfect for this spread, because this card is saying it's okay to pivot. Spirit understands, and you need to understand that in any given moment, it is growth to recognize what is not for you, what you have outgrown, and then create, manifest from that new knowledge, from that new acceptance. You know, sometimes we want to manifest like a situation, but then once we get into it, we just totally can see how we are the odd one out because we've outgrown something. We've outgrown something. Kind of like Billy Madison. Remember the movie Billy Madison, where he had to go back to like kindergarten? He's sitting in those awkward desks. He just didn't fit, right? He had outgrown that situation. Some of you could be named Billy. You could be listening to Billie Holiday. You could be dealing with somebody named Billy. And the name Madison could be significant. But also golfing could be significant. Yeah, I feel like you just kind of know that you can't stay in this, or this isn't for you. You can't stay in this experience. You have to move on. You've grown. You're looking at things. And like I said, this is perfect because in this card, you're really trying not to listen to the heart here, right? You have to listen to your head. And it's the same type of energy of like, I know, you know, sometimes making choices that are in our highest good, that are in our pursuit of peace, of inner peace here, it's hard to walk away from familiar things. It's walking away from the dogmatic programming. Again, that's a perfect message for this as well. When we, all right, I'm not going to get into that soapbox, but okay, so this is great. So you're moving on from, you're looking out and deciding, I got to move on from this. I got to go in a new direction. I got to find something I'm new passionate about, my new soul tribe, my new people, my new job, whatever this is that I need to go explore from a higher realm, because I have ascended, I've changed, I've grown, I've matured. And I'm not willing to compromise my magic. I'm not willing to compromise my peace, my surrender here for somebody that, or something that's not even real. It's just putting on exterior things to lure me in or to look better than it actually is, because at its essence, it has nothing to offer me that is actual growth, that is actually going to feed or nurture my soul, that's going to see into the pure beauty of me and my divine connection to the Creator. So your every intuitional part of you is just screaming to move on. And as you do that, we have the Six of Fire, Six of Wands. You find victory. You find your people, your place, your spotlight. The book literally explains this card as an enlightened influencer. What? An enlightened influencer? Get out of here. Yes, you are walking into a time of your life that your passions are taking you to a new level. You're speaking from a place of expertise, a subject matter expert. Okay, whatever this passion is for you. Again, look, you've gone from the giraffe, right? You're high, you're finding, you're walking your journey here, finding where you belong, into this hot air balloon. Oh no, it's a ship, a hot air balloon pirate ship. Yeah. And look at the balloons, like adorned with pearls. And I just feel like you're finally finding your place, your footing, you're soaring. What is that? The wind in my sails. Yes, the wind in my sails. It's like you're finally finding what lights you up, what sets you on fire, and you're able to just soar with it. You're able to reach new heights here. And I think you're even shocking yourself, and you're maturing so quickly, and this experience shocks you at how fast, as you align with the right decisions for you, Spirit honors that. And it's shocking how quickly you come into your King of Wands energy here. Look at happiness. Look at that. Enlightenment, peace, beautiful heart energy. King of Wands here. You could be dealing with it. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius. But the book literally says, okay, spiritual influencer. So here you are, an enlightened influencer, and then a spiritual influencer. You just have a calling. You have a beautiful calling on your life. Spirit saying, don't settle. You are called to just this beautiful, beautiful journey here of discovering you, your powers, how aligning with your passions pay the bills, how aligning with your passions, I don't know, pays, just aligning with your passions, right, fulfills you in such a deeper. I was hearing the name Phil. Sorry about that. When I said Bill, I almost said Phil. So somebody, you could be dealing with somebody named Phil or Philip. But when I said Bill, I heard Phil. So yeah, you could be just realizing how aligning with your passions, aligning with what lights you up, aligning with your intuitional truth, it just pays. You realize how magical that is, that it's like, oh my God, the universe totally honored me listening to myself. I thought I was walking away from something, that I was going to be alone, that I was going to be back on this long journey. But I'm finding right away the wind in my sails. I'm flying, I'm soaring. And you're just in this beautiful energy of being the king of your life, the confident creator. The wands, it's quick energy, passionate energy here, taking authority of your life, wisdom. Look at all the wisdom on this king of fire here. Because whatever it is that you're turning down or walking away from, this is hard. This is really, really tough. This is really tough. This is like a big pivotal moment, I feel, in your life. And it's really choosing you. That's why it's so big. Because it's time to choose you. And that's why these tall whites are here. Okay? Because the tall whites are really watching over you. I feel like they're protecting you. They're like, no, they're here. I'm seeing like a light or energy force, like a light energy. light worker energy force, a protection. It's like round like this, like it's over you like that, like kind of like a snow globe, but you are being protected and infused with divine trust, okay? And like alarms going off in the soul. The tall whites are putting this discernment within you. So your third eye, like I said, you could want to do some more meditations on your third eye and activating it, but I feel like you're speaking your truth and you're choosing your truth. And you know what I just heard? See how this blue ball is like up in the air here? Your decision is still up in the air. You know, you're still deciding if you're going to listen to your intuition here, if you're going to follow your own inner truth, if you're going to speak your inner truth. It's still being balanced. You know, it's still out there. What you're going to do, the choice that you're going to make, if you're going to choose if you're going to choose you. But I feel like in this choice, you're choosing growth, you're choosing expansion, you're choosing you like you've never done before. And you, my friend, are the enlightened influencer and the spiritual influencer. My God, I love that. I love it, love it, love it, love it. This was such a cool reading. And I kind of I was just going to do a short here. And Spirit was saying, no, let's give this the Aquarius some confidence and some direction and some answers that they're asking and praying for about this situation. So let's get a direct message affirmation prayer from God. Hello, friends. How are you? All right. Let's see. What message do you want to tell Aquarius, Spirit? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't. Give me 1 second here. What messages does Aquarius need to know? Prayers, affirmations. Ooh, that one went flying. Let's see. Finish what you start. I am empowered to complete everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. Yes. All right, so that could be something that you are working on here, Aquarius, finishing what you've started, closing out the cycle with whatever this is, like in a mature way too. Speaking your truth about the whys, why this isn't for me. Some of you could be writing it down. Appreciation, thankfulness, gratitude. These noble attributes of Moses are aroused within me. Infused with these attributes, I retain and enjoy all of the blessings and treasures in my life. Yes, you're going to have I feel like a lot of people are going to be an appreciation of you in your spiritual influencer, or enlightened influencer, spiritual influencer energy, because you have a lot to say. You have a lot to really teach people, and I feel like you're going to be an amazement. You're amazing yourself. You're going to be in such appreciation of listening to your intuition, of turning down whatever this opportunity is that you've manifested that is not for you here. You're going to realize, I hear in 6 months there's going to be something. I don't want to say that's weird. Somebody could be in jail in 6 months, and you're going to be giving grace and gratitude to God and your angels for watching out for you. Yes, look, the big picture. We don't see the big picture in this moment, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, I don't have my glasses on, so it's taking me a minute here to focus on these cards. The long-term effects, or let's see, my awareness is on the long-term effects of all my actions. I gain the ability to see the spiritual challenges in every moment before they become the foundations of chaos and crisis. Oh my God, let me read that again. I gain the ability to see the spiritual challenges in every moment before they become the foundations of chaos and crisis. I feel like that's a warning, Aquarius. Like if you, and that, back to the whites, right? The big picture, look at the big picture. I am not really going to go deep into that because I think you get it. You're an enlightened being. You know what that card is saying. So, man, I think this was an amazing reading. It can definitely be disappointing when we realize that something that we really, really, truly wanted is not for us anymore. But it's such a useful way when we manifest and we see exactly where we're at. Our experience, what we're manifesting in our experience, shows us exactly where we're at on our journey, our blind spots, maybe what we need to work on still. If there's something in this opportunity that it's not suiting you, it's not aligning with you anymore, look at why. Look at why. Where have I grown? And then give yourself a pat on the back and really take a moment, take a pause on that awareness that you've come into. That spirit is always, always guiding you, and rejection is God's protection. And you're just going to be so grateful for your life and the decision that are making, what comes from making this very hard decision, Aquarius. So hang in there and you got this.